Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. In the last episode, we worked on extending the southern part of the, I guess the bay loop that we're building here from Port Arthur all the way over here to Temecula, and ran through here where we have a tunnel, bridge, tunnel, bridge, and that tended to burn a lot of money. We started with like 9 million in the bank, and it was gone before we even finished. So, yeah, it's done though, and it should be working. We got the tram route in Temecula set up. We've got passengers appearing here. I think we might be getting to a point where we might be ready to start throwing some bigger trains on that line. It's a thought. Alright, so we have a couple of options here. Well, also at the end of the episode, we started working on extending this bridge out, at least as far as we could anyway. And that leads me into what the options are for this episode. First option is that we could work on closing the loop. So basically getting this route all done, get the loop closed, and figure out how we're going to sort out the actual lines, because they really need to be merged into a single line, and then all the trains moved over to that line, and yeah, don't have to get all that sorted. Or what we could do is start work somewhere else in an effort to try to just increase our overall profits so that we'll just have more money to play with. Both are perfectly viable options. That's good. So let's just see what it would take here. Well, for one thing, we would need to continue to extend this bridge. Come on. I wouldn't want to come that far down. But yeah, we're talking like 7 million for just that one piece of track. I could take out a loan. I have 30 million in loan I can take out. So there's that thought. The other thing we can do is try and get across here. So if I tried to do this with a conventional bridge, let's just do some calculating here. So if I took it from here and decided to do a conventional bridge that kind of looped around here, you would want to use, let's just go with the suspension bridge, which doesn't actually create any suspensions. That's interesting. That's not bad looking. But we're looking at like, yeah, 40 plus million to build a conventional bridge. And I would definitely want to check what my actual navigable waters are. We're good on navigable waters. 22 million if I use the same bridge type. That bridge. For just the one piece of track that isn't even double tracking it. So, that's an option. 22 million. Alright, the other option is to use one of these monsters. And we're talking like, what, 19 million? And I want to elevate it a little bit. So we're talking like 30 million for that span alone. I think that still would provide... It still would provide enough underneath, but it's not showing me what the actual navigable waters would be. But I think we got some area where ships would be able to go underneath. Yeah, that's what I would be thinking. What about this version? Looks like this one's a little bit larger than that one. Alright, well, let's crank it up. If I took out that much loan, what are we talking about? It's like, what, 10%? So we'd be talking, what, 300,000 a year? We could afford it, I think. How do we only make 4.4 million there? Ah, we got some planes. Oh, looks like a new multi-unit. All right. Yeah, this year 2.3 million. All right, let's do it. I just paid this whole thing off, and I'm gonna take it all back out again. Oh, it's gonna let me go even further than 30 million? Yikes. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. Let's not get too crazy here. All right. There's $43 million to play with. Let's see what we can come up with. All right. Let's do it. All right, so how would I want to do this? I'm thinking we actually might want to angle it more like that. And I would want to elevate just a bit. I'm thinking about what the actual, like, turn radii is going to be. All right, let's do it. Do it. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. That's a red bridge, or that's a green bridge. Now, if I demolish that, I'm not going to get any refunds, I don't think. No, I am not. Now that I put that there, it's going to cause an aesthetic issue. Oh well. Let's just put it in and we'll see what we're gonna do. What it's gonna do. Now, here's how this is gonna have to happen. Alright. So you're gonna come in here and it has to connect to that piece of bridge there. 11 million? What? Oof. Okay. I'm looking at having to demolish this. Just do it. That's unfortunate, but, you know, I guess it happens. Alright, so... I want you to come over here. Bridge, pillar, collision. Of course, because that pillar is right in the middle of a road, because of course it is. I guess we'll be looking for something like, maybe not that. Something like this. 16 million. Now, here's a smaller segments. Of the same style of bridge. 6 million just to place that. Okay. Refund is only 135,000. Wow. Okay. Oh no, because the actual cost of the bridge is in the tracks. Okay. All right. Well. What are we looking at? That doesn't quite look right, does it? That's all brick. And that doesn't have any pillars for some reason. Now that costs 12 million. And I think it might be the closest to what we've got there. All right, let's do it. It's 12 million. All right, put it in. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, it slows down a bit there, but that's all right. All right, so if we bring this around here, 5 million. How far does that let me go? A lot. Okay. I'm just gonna see how much this is gonna cost, and then we'll see where we're at. Okay, so that goes in there. Okay. All right, and then what we're gonna need is this to come out of there straight. All right. Now this might get a bit odd because now what we need to do in order to make this thing work, what I understand, is you need to come in here and remove the tracks. We'll leave the actual structure of the bridge. Okay. And then I need to throw my own tracks in here. Now, if I throw that extra girdering in there, does that look... How does that look? It's not hideous. Now that is hideous. Okay, that won't work. Yeah, we can't have both those types of suspension, those types of bridges here. And this piece is still here? Alright. Very careful with that. Alright. The other plan would be to hook that up and... Let's see, what other types of bridges might I do in here? If that didn't have the pillars, it would be a lot better. Those pillars are unnecessary. Is that pillarless? No, that's not pillarless. Need something that's pillarless. That's pillarless. Aw. $40 million for... Okay, Throw one of these in there is not terrible. Oh, that might even be better. Yeah, that. Do I have a pillared version of that somewhere? I don't know. Let's put it in and let's try. This is where I'm actually very glad that they have that refund feature in. Okay. Go from here to here. Actually, let's go from there to there. Now, we don't want that to be pillarless. But what are we looking at as far as... We might be able to get close with something like... something like that. Thing is, there isn't a version of that that has pillars. Let me just look around in here a little bit. I'm gonna pause while I do it. All right, well, I think I found it. The bridge that I need. It's this one. It lines up about as good as you're gonna get on that end. The problem is we've got a bridge pillar collision and it costs 30 billion. And that bridge pillar collision is because of, I guess, that? That's significantly cheaper. Doesn't line up as well. I need is one with the closed girders and gray. Otherwise, I think that's our best bet. All right, do it. Oh, just don't look at it too close. That's the wrong type of bridge. I'm like taking this entire episode to build this one bridge. Alright, but it is a pretty significant piece of infrastructure that we are working on here. So now coming out of there with that bridge type is perfectly fine. All right, now question number 2 is how much is it going to cost to build that tunnel? A lot. It's going to cost a ton. But that tunnel is really the only way to do that. Oh, this is such a idea. Okay. There it is, folks. Man, I'm gonna have to run this thing for a long time to pay back that loan. That's all right. All right, so I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a new line. And let's start it here. So we're gonna go passenger Santa Clarita to Cortland, to Laredo. That is just wrong. To Lubbock. Incorrect. We'll have to fix it. Boca Chica. Port Arthur. To Temecula, and then back. And there we are. Okay, now we gotta go through here, and I'm gonna call this TP. Bay Loop. That's what that's gonna be called. Now, one of the things we're gonna have to do is over here, we have to get some signals on. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. But a cable car signal on there. I'm planning on trying out that cable car mod. Alright. That ought to do. Let's pay back 3 million of that loan. Alright. Alright, so for Bay Loop, let's just start going through here. Let's make sure that we are coming in and out on the right platforms. And this is wrong. The second Cortland one should be on the other platform. That way, yes. Now, this is crossing over, so both of these are wrong on Laredo. So you should be on 1, and the other Laredo should be on 2. And why are you complaining? Probably because these are wrong. Yes, those are absolutely wrong. Both of them are wrong. Okay, so Lubbock, you should be on 2. And you should be on 1. There we go. And they're crossing the wrong way here at Boca Chica. So you should be on 2. And you should be on 1. Port Arthur, they're correct. Alright, and then at Temecula, it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's take a train and move you to the Bay Loop. Actually, let's take 2 of those trains and move them to the Bay Loop. This is one of our most profitable lines right now. I would rather not lose it. Well, let's do this. Let's manage the vehicles and let's move you over to the loop. And that means that the Bay North line, which has no trains on it, gets deleted. And this guy needs to be a green color. Let's make it a green color. Okay. And it looks like everybody moved over. Yes, it did. Okay, good. So then that means that all the other trains on Bay South, managed vehicles, you can switch over to Bay Loop, and then Bay South, it's deleted. Yep, and all the passengers transferred over. All right, excellent. I'm glad things, that smart. All right, and on the Bay Loop, what is 7-minute frequency? We need to get that up. And I need kind of a unified train on that. But I think that will be a plan for the future. Maybe next episode. We're losing 500,000 in monies per year. We can still make profit. It's just going to take a while to burn that loan off. Portland Freight. That is not moving anything. You know what? I'm probably just going to sell those vehicles off for the time being. A few good deliveries by this train. Good. We are at the end of the episode. I just want to kind of check this out. See how much money you are going to make when you deliver these passengers. Well, you made a good amount, but then you spent a good amount. Yeah, I think it's just going to take a little bit for the new line to bed in. It's starting to turn a profit, so that's good. As long as we can offset our loan expenses in a given year. Then we'll be fine. All right, well, we'll go ahead and stop here for now. And what I'll probably do is go ahead and drop that date speed down and let things run for a while. Try and pay that loan down a bunch, and then we'll move on to the next project, which is going to be, I think, starting the river passenger line. That's going to be a project. All right, but for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.